Earth's melting mountains, a water time bomb. All around the world, climate is changing what millions and millions of people rely on. Glaciers and mountain snow are melting earlier in the year than usual, year by year, meaning the water is already gone, but millions and millions of people need it during the summer when rainfall is lower. Scientists warned on Monday. This is just a time bomb, said one hydrologist at a meeting of geoscientists in Vienna. Those areas most at risk from a lack of water for drinking and agriculture include parts of the Middle East, Southern Africa, the United States, South America, and the Mediterranean. Rapidly rising global temperatures mean the meltwater is occurring earlier and faster in the year, and the mountains may no longer be able to provide a vital stopgap. In some areas where the glaciers are small, they could be gone in a matter of a few decades. And then a very reliable source of water, especially for the summer months, may be completely gone, one scientist said. Some scientists believe nearly 40% of mountainous regions, at least 40%, could be at risk, as they provide water to populations that cannot get it anywhere else. The Earth's subtropic zones, which are home to 70% of the world's population, are the most at risk. And with the global population rapidly expanding, there may not always be enough water to drink, let alone to water crops, which use about 70% of meltwater from the mountains. In Afghanistan, home to some 3,500 of the world's glaciers, the effects of global warming are already being felt in the Hindu Kush area, said U.S. Geological Survey researcher Bruce Molnia. Glaciers around the world, most glaciers around the world, are getting smaller and smaller rapidly, he said, adding that this is leading also to more frequent flooding and massive climate change. In some valleys, snow has completely disappeared during months when it usually blankets the mountains, and many basins have been drained, Molnia said. And what I am talking about here is adaptable to almost every one of the Himalayan countries that are dependent on glacier melted water, he said. It has also been very difficult to collect information in the region, with scientists preferring to rely on satellite imagery rather risk fieldwork in the Taliban-occupied mountains. Scientists have pointed out that because only a handful of researchers and scientists study the hydrology of mountains, what they don't know about them could be just as concerning or frightening as what they do. Mountains are seen as having water all the time and everywhere, so people think they can take it all the time. But mountains are black boxes in the scientific sense, the canary in the coal mine. There is so much data missing for our models. We don't even quite know what exactly is going on. Although global warming, climate change, is speeding up, it's increasing rapidly. All the computer models can't even tell how fast it's happening. Anyway, we're talking about massive global warming and climate change in a matter of just a few decades. No, It doesn't take a long time. This is a very rapid process. Anyway, this all leads back to what it says in the Holy Bible. Yes, Jesus Christ, the Lord, all the heavenly hosts, they're coming back very soon. The world has to be here for a long time. Humankind is not going to be able to save the world by themselves. We're going to have some divine, we're going to have some heavenly help on. Yes, these are more signs, the end times, last days, whatever have you call them, and there are many.